Hey, how you doing everybody? This is Doug Edgell with fingersonthefrets.com, and today we're going to work on Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. There's a lot of videos out there on this one, so I'm going to kind of try to make mine a little different. If you go to my Patreon site, you can get the lyrics with the chords like this, and if you go to the Patreon site as well, or to my website, if you just wanted to do that, you can download the PDF with the sheet music and the tabs. Okay, so those are a couple assets that I'm going to provide for people. It's in the key of A, and there's a capo on the 2nd fret, but we're going to play open position style chords, so this would be a G, and then an E minor, and then a D, and then a C shape. So, G shape, I'll just say G from now on, even though there's a capo. G, E minor, D, C, back to G. Okay, on the record he finger picks it, but we're going to do like a bass note strum idea. So it's going to be an 8th note and then 2 16th notes, which is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. It sounds like this: 1 and a 2 and a. So down, down, up. And then E minor, D, C, that's only a half a measure, so measure a 2 4 and then back to G. It's a simplified version, but this works really well like almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Okay, that's the verse. And then the chorus, country roads, G, take me home, D, to the place is E minor, C, where I belong, back to G, then to D, C, G. Okay, I'm going to hold this up again. Maybe you could take a screenshot, or if you want to become a patron, that'd be even better. And you can get all these, but that's kind of like verse 1, verse 2. You'll notice that C chord has a 2 4 I put right there. So when you go to in that verse part, you're only going to play the C chord half as long on the word Shenandoah. So we'll go through that again, verse and then chorus. Then there's only the bridge, so play along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home, then E minor, to the place, C, I belong, West Virginia, G, Mountain Mama, D, to a C, back to a G. And that pattern works really well. I mean, you could do any kind of a thing, you know, like you do finger picking, all kinds of stuff. Today we're just gonna do down, down, up. 1 and a 2 and a. Okay, now the bridge of the song starts on E minor. I hear her voice, and that's E minor to D, then G. The morning hour she calls me, then radio reminds me, C to G. Home far away is D. Then E minor, driving down that road to F. Get that feeling is C. And then yesterday, D, yesterday, B7. And so I'll just hold that up and you can kind of see or take a screenshot or whatever you need to do for that one. That's the bridge right there. Okay. And again, you know, if you want to become a patron, you can get all these assets, or if you want to just get the tablature, you can just buy that a la carte under tabs right under this video. Okay, E minor. I hear her voice, D, in the morning hour she calls me. That's G. Now C to G, D, E minor, F, C, D, D7. Back to the chorus. Okay, let's do the bridge one more time. So it's I hear her voice, that's E minor to D, G, morning hour she calls me, C to G, back to D. Then E minor, F, C, D, D7, and then back to the chorus. Okay. You'll notice I'm not singing through this the whole time because in the key of A, it's just a little bit high for me, and probably for a lot of people. So what you can do is just take this off if the key of A is too high. And that's the beauty about using a capo and using first position chords. Now we can just play it exactly the same, but now it's just a, you know, from the key of A down to the key of G, and now it's easier to sing. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of play through the whole tune a little bit slower than probably the normal pace. And if you have downloaded these, or you know, you have the words and the lyrics from another site or whatever, you can play along, and it'll be a little bit of a practice for you. So it starts off with G for 2 measures at the beginning like this. And then here's the verse. Ready? Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Okay, verse 2. G, all my memories. E minor, gather round her. D, miner's lady. C, G. G, dark and dusty. E minor, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine. C, back to G. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Now E minor to D. I hear her voice in the morning hour she calls me. C to G. Radio reminds me of my D, home far away. E to F, and driving down that road. C, get that feeling, should have been home. D, yesterday. D7, yesterday. Back to the chorus. To a D, take me home. E minor, then to a C, then to a G, Mountain Mama, that's a D, C to G, take me home. Country roads, then to a D, take me home. Country roads, D, take me home. Country roads. Alright everybody, so again I'm Doug Edgell with fingersonthefrets.com. Please, subscribe to the channel. You can go to the website, there's some free stuff there. You can also go to the website and follow the product link. You can get the PDF download of the tabs, or if you want to become a Patreon subscriber, you'll be able to get extra videos, extra help, different versions of the songs that are a little more interesting, and you'll get the lyrics and the chord chart that I held up earlier. So happy picking out there, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.